Centricon. Call 1-800-TERMINX. No bugs, no hassles.
In the next half hour, Weather Center, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Flash flooding and the threat of severe weather still accompany storms moving across the eastern United States this Sunday. Welcome to Weather Center. I'm Mike Bono.
And I'm Lisa Moser. We have some flood watches that are in effect from the northern tip of South Carolina all the way through the Pennsylvania land area. We are looking at a situation that is going to deteriorate in some parts as far as the flooding goes. We'll be telling you more about that. This edition of Weather Center is brought to you by Nextel. First, I want to take you to Philadelphia, where we do have the need to keep those umbrellas handy. We're looking at the Philadelphians go about their way early this morning, where you could probably get by without too much problems. We were looking mainly at a lot of showers. Some of the showers were heavy at times, but this afternoon and into the evening hours, we do have a possibility of seeing some thunderstorms in the metro city, Philadelphia, Center City, as I recall, the downtown area of the Philly vicinity. You know what I miss about Philadelphia when I was there? Cheesesteaks. Well, we'll talk about that some other time. I became a vegetarian many years after Philadelphia, but still every now and then I think about those good old cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. Looking at our national picture, I just want to give you a quick scenario of what's going on. We have a frontal boundary. This front, we've been talking about it for 6 days now. Low pressure area developed on it early yesterday. It's tracking to the northeast, so we're kind of in the cool area towards Philadelphia. The warm sector here is of more concern when it comes to severe weather, and Baldwin County towards Georgia. And I'm going to show you a close-up view of that. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the Baldwin County of central Georgia. Residents in that area, please seek shelter. Let me take you first up towards the Philadelphia vicinity. You'll notice that as we are in the cool sector, a lot of the overrunning from the warm front is a little further to the west. Very wet go from Albany down to the high country, the Poconos, over towards Washington, D.C.'s western areas, okay? You get into the Washington metro area, you'll probably be okay, but a little further out, and you've got some heavy rain to deal with. Well, as the low pressure area tracks to the northeast, we'll see some showers pick up in this area. So do be aware that although we're not shaping up too badly in the metro cities, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C., it does look like we will be seeing rain showers pick up in intensity a little bit later on. We are looking at the Carolinas right now. Charlotte, North Carolina here, Columbia in the clear, but the rain is progressing this way, and we're beginning to see the heating of the day interact with our system here. So we may see some strong to severe thunderstorms break out towards eastern Carolina, if not central parts of the Carolinas. You'll notice that we continue to see a lot of heavy rain over the extreme western part of North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. And this is an area that had between 3 to 5 inches of rainfall yesterday in a 24-hour period. And so flooding is certainly a big concern. If you're doing some travel along that corridor of Interstate 40, I would really just take my time or try to postpone the trip until tomorrow because it's just that wet. Looking at eastern Tennessee, you'll notice that the rain showers are moving away from Chattanooga, but here too, all the way from Chattanooga to Bristol, just a very sloshy, saturated area at this time. Down towards Atlanta, we should be clearing out a little bit later on this afternoon, but towards Macon, we've had some strong thunderstorms, and they may have been associated with some tornadoes, indicated by the Doppler radar at least. Bids, Twiggs County, Baldwin County, Jones County. So we're still seeing some thunderstorms in and around this area just to the north of Macon, where the thunderstorms have been strong to severe and possibly associated with some tornadic activity. Stronger thunderstorms beginning to move across northern Florida. This too is an area we'll have to watch today for thunderstorms and some flooding possibilities. Mike?
Thanks, Lisa. You won't find much active weather across the western U.S., maybe a little snow in the Rockies and even Black Hills of South Dakota, and some rain and snow mixed in the Dakotas, but even that is tailing down a little bit. As we notice what's happening on the map right now, low pressure is working its way down, looping its way down from Canada, kind of like an Alberta clipper, and that low entering Minnesota from South Dakota. The rain surrounding it, some of it heavy in spots, and the snow that we were getting in Rapid City has kind of toned down a little bit, and on into Gillette, Wyoming, around Devil's Tower, that area. Not too much. The mountains of Montana and Idaho, a little bit of snow. We could see the cloudiness moving through the northwest, and the snow on the Wasatch Mountains showing up there, the Colorado Rockies, so Sangre de Cristo, still some skiing to be had as we see the snow in the Sierra, but much better, even warmer weather in Southern California, kicking out those low clouds today. Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, San Diego, a nice Sunday to go out and take a walk the dog, maybe play Frisbee. Back towards Seattle, the Puget Sound, and Portland looking spring-like now with sunshine, but we've got a whirling dervish going on in parts of North and South Dakota. Low pressure spinning around and some cold air aloft. That means thunderstorm clouds. Thunderheads may build into the sky with a little bit of gusty wind. Interstate 29 back toward Watertown, Aberdeen, and heading toward Bismarck, and also on into Fergus Falls, Minnesota. You've gotten a little bit of rain shower activity, 90 through South Dakota. So any one of these areas could turn rainy and even thundery, maybe a little bit of small hail, but we're not expecting a big threat of severe weather. Chilly, Rapid City back toward Billings, but really warming up from LA toward Phoenix and a little coolish in the northeast. Now with the forecast, here's Lisa.
When we take a look at that low pressure area tracking to the northeast, and as I said, we're seeing a little bit of drier air in and around the metro areas of Washington, Philadelphia, and New York. But as the low tracks a little further to the north as we head into the evening hours, we will be seeing more of the rain showers as we get into the warm sector of our system here. And notice that we are going to see a lot of wraparound moisture, so Cincinnati, Toledo, you too may see some rain showers, and some of them could be heavy at times. Well, our little Meek system here will be bringing in some rain showers